making a sexy.
Are you drawing something sexy?
No.
Show it to me.
I won't.
Share the sexy.
Show it to me or you'll lose points.
Ready.
That's pretty good.
Try Guys Game Time. You can watch the whole season on secondtry.tv, and starting next year, we're gonna have a Try Guys Game Time YouTube channel. Trolley Problems, Try Guys Game Time, and some new shows that we're working on are gonna post over there, so go subscribe, show it some love. Try Guys Game Time. It's a YouTube channel now. Welcome everybody to another Try Guys Game Time. Today we're playing Two Truths and a Try, the game where we find out how much we really know about each other. Our three contestants will be competing to find out who is Miles' true best friend.
Thank you, Zach. It's mostly just a likability contest.
Oh.
Dog! 1 point for Ryan. For calling me dog. You know I like that.
After 3 rounds and 1 physical challenge, the winner of today will receive a very special best friend perfect person prize.
And it's good.
While the loser has to go on Miles' podcast.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Absolutely excuse me.
I didn't sign anything.
Zach is begging for another invite on my show.
How do you feel you know Miles?
I met Miles, when we were interns at BuzzFeed. You're a Virgo.
Correct.
Means your birthday just happened or is coming up?
It just happened.
What? You didn't say
Minus
anything.
1 point for Ryan.
I was doing so well.
You're a man of mystery to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We've worked together, I think, the least.
I think so.
Oh, I know everything about you. Like a creepy stalker move.
I
Like,
love that.
I've been researching you for months.
You're so tan right now, right?
Thank you.
I know, it's
Very
just
good.
glistening.
Vacation.
Hey, today's about me.
Let them finish.
Miles, you are so pale today.
I know. I really am. Round 1, question 1. How do I drink my coffee?
I feel very confident. Especially since he wants to own his own coffee shop, what his answer is going to be.
That's true.
All right, I'm gonna need answers in.
Wait.
Okay. Sure. Never mind.
That's fine.
Take your time.
I just went with a classic New York cream and 2 sugars.
Cream and 2 sugars.
Curious, because you said cream and 2 sugars, but I do see 3 sugars.
It's because I placed this too far, so I needed to balance out the composition
It was
of the
aesthetic.
piece. It was aesthetic.
I think you take your coffee very seriously. And because of that, I don't think you want to put anything in it that's going to ruin the flavor of the bean straight to the dome.
Wow.
I think you're going black.
I like your drawing of the cup.
That's a hot cup because you can see the steam.
Interesting.
I didn't have a black marker, so I just drew a little line.
Interesting. Noted.
Noted.
I don't like how they talked about that.
I wrote a whole dissertation.
Yeah, so this reads, you're a daddy now, so quickly and on the go. A timed drip machine in the AM with sugar. I appreciate the brevity of the answer. I do drink my coffee black. However, the answer was in an ember mug.
Of course.
I am notoriously talking about this. If you only just listened to me once, I probably have brought it up. Hot to trot. Ryan, that's 5 points.
Okay.
I got that for my dad for Christmas, and he f***ing put it in the machine.
Oh.
And ruined it.
Wait. This f***ing thing you pay $300, you can't even put it in the dishwasher?
Why would you need to put it in the dishwasher?
I'm not hand washing anything. Are you kidding me?
God, Zach, honestly, negative 10 points for Zach for being out of touch with the consumer. Round 1, question 2. What sport did I most notoriously do in high school? Jack, if you don't get this,
We exclusively
literally, if you don't get this, I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue the company. We spent hours, hundreds of, to over 200 episodes on the tripod, hundreds of hours
where
together.
it's exclusively just sharing the same stories
Gabbing.
over and over.
Yep,
Gabbing.
correct, yeah.
And by the way, question 1, I wrote iced with whole milk.
You wrote iced with whole milk for the first question? That is insane to me.
I'm gonna do another negative 10%.
Thank you for chastising yourself so I don't have to do it for you.
Cheerleading. I could just see you with pom-poms, you know?
You could see me with pom-poms. Interesting.
And like being a strong bass.
Hey, thanks.
That affected him.
Honestly, 2 points for Rainie.
I couldn't spell it and I didn't want to waste my time, so I put ultimate frisbee.
UF.
I think you were notoriously good at badminton, dog. Rough.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's gonna be negative 5
So,
points for Ryan.
Zach, let me make
No.
some decision.
The one I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
Zach, please.
is you moving with your body.
Because your mom used to teach
What?
modern dance.
Yeah.
And you knew that.
Yes. You were a dancer.
Most notoriously, I did modern dance all through middle school and high school.
Because I thought high school sport. That's where I was going.
Sorry, Marissa, are you inferring that dance is not a sport?
It's not a high school sport.
Marissa's canceled. For cheerleading, pretty close. I'm gonna give
Strong
you
base.
5 points.
Wow, that's huge.
I'm going to give ultimate frisbee with attention to my mom 3 points.
Okay.
And Ryan, -1 point. Who's getting ready to drink? What is my favorite cocktail?
Have I ever even seen this man drink?
I wrote Moscow Mule. Wait! No! Espresso martini.
I appreciate the double answer. I appreciate the theatrics of it.
I put a Manhattan. I don't even know what that is.
Ooh, okay.
A penicillin. It's a classic cocktail. You seem like a classic guy. It's strong, much like you,
Watch it.
but it has.
Honestly, I really like a penicillin. That's like my new fave. Moscow Mule is good. I have it less. Espresso martinis, I do enjoy. Manhattans, I don't like as much as I want to have liked them. Because cool people like Manhattans.
Right.
My favorite cocktail is a Negroni. I talk about it a lot too. I'm gonna give 1 point to Ryan for the espresso martini because I think we could all use a pick-me-up.
I think Negronis are disgusting.
Thank you, Joyce.
Everything's about to change. It's time for 2 truths and a lie.
That's right. How well do you know me and can you spot it when I fib? Number 1, I lived at the bottom of the Grand Canyon for a year. Number 2, I once rode in an elevator with Lorne Michaels. Number 3, I was briefly roommates with a very famous actress. Which one is the lie? Wow. We're gonna
Is
need
it
answers.
the Grand Canyon, Lorne Michaels, or smooching a famous celeb?
You
or
didn't.
smooching a celeb?
It said I
What do you
briefly
think roommates are?
roommates with a very famous.
What do you think
Did you read it
roommates
as
are?
I briefly banged a famous actress?
I heard romantically involved with.
And this is a big one, okay?
One, two, three.
2 is the lie. I once rode in an elevator with Lorne Michaels. That's all your guess?
Yeah, because I definitely think like that first one's too weird to have made up as a lie, because the other ones are too normal.
So you
and the
think
fact
it's
that you
just
smooched and banged a celebrity, that totally makes sense to me.
None of these. I was briefly roommates with a famous actress. Miles banged and impregnated an Oscar winner. Is that what this has become?
Yeah.
Yes.
The lie is number 3.
You never banged her.
I never banged a famous actress.
Miles would never smash a
Well,
knockout.
actually, you know what? Even if I did bang a famous actress, I was never briefly roommates with her. I did live at the bottom of the Grand Canyon for a year. When I was 1 year old, my dad was a teacher at the school on reservation, and we lived there for a year.
What's your favorite memory?
Oh, well, I was one. So it's 2 points for all of you for thinking I could bang a famous actress.
You have it in you.
Thanks. I got that dog in me.
Oh, you said that joke was dead, but you brought it back in a great way.
Thanks, man. 1 point for Ryan. Round 2, more like round poo, because you guys are gonna look through my feces and see what you find. First question.
Ew.
What is, sorry. What is my favorite TV show
Ho 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 ho.
Currently,
You watch
of all
television?
time?
It's a clue.
I kind of want to give them.
a clue.
You give him a clue, I'm docking you $1 million.
I put my favorite show of all time, Law and Order SVU.
I wonder where you would have gotten that.
Futurama. Because I feel like it could be a comfort show for you.
You think I need comfort?
Yeah, I do.
10 points for me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to.
Giving
Okay.
myself a little bit of comfort.
Okay. Well, Miles is beating me. Actually, he's in the lead right now. It's crazy.
I feel like my friends who have a unique comedic wit all claim that their favorite TV show is Seinfeld.
Oh my God.
See?
10 more points for me. For my killer Seinfeld. Zach, what is my favorite show of all time?
We have to go back! Lost!
It's absolutely Lost.
Even with that ending?
I thought the ending was amazing, and honestly, I will accept no further questions.
Any points, Miles?
You know what? No. No.
Do I get any?
Yeah, Zach, you get 10 points.
Okay, sick.
Oh.
What job did I have right before I worked at BuzzFeed?
Don't cheat off me. Don't cheat off me.
I didn't even look at your shit. Roll the tapes.
Oh, someone's alarm's going off.
Yes, sorry.
Thank you for apologizing. 1 point for Joyce.
You're a coffee man, you're a coffee worker, and you were a barista.
Interesting guess, Ryan.
I was thinking along the same things, a barista, but at a local coffee shop.
You didn't actually write down a job, did you? You just wrote down a place.
Yeah, I will say, you just wrote down
I
a
did.
local coffee shop. What was my job before? I was a local coffee shop.
To be different, I mean, I kind of wish I put that you were a dog groomer because you got that dog in you, but I did write bartender.
Ooh, I like it. You're not like other girls. You looked at the other answers, you chose a different one. I was absolutely a barista and a bartender at a local coffee shop. However, the job that I had right before I worked at BuzzFeed was selling luxury headphones underneath the World Trade Center at a kiosk.
I didn't know that.
That's right. Local coffee shop, I like the specificity. Let me give you 5 points.
Woo!
Joyce, I was a bartender as well at a previous coffee shop, so I'm gonna give you 2 points.
Okay.
And Ryan, I'm gonna give you 1.
Wow.
Fair.
I don't know why there's a 4-point disparity between the two coffee shop answers, but you know, who am I to say?
job? What's a place?
Who am I to say?
Replace
But I like the specificity that it wasn't at Starbucks. I like that Marissa knew me well enough to know that I didn't work at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Because I'm a snooty sub.
Wait, a snooty sub?
Snob.
I heard
I'm definitely
so
not a
excited.
sub. you know I got that down.
I heard sub.
I heard
Like, say more.
But if you're a dom or a sub, please subscribe to Second Try. Thanks for that.
Absolutely.
You hate that.
What iconic crime caused me to be held by the cops when I was a teenager?
Iconic. In
Held.
cuffs? Or like.
Could be lovingly, could be in cuffs.
I went full delusional. So I put smoking weed after sleeping with the mayor's kid.
I love 2 things in this world. Getting high and getting down. Ryan, please.
I think you got strong convictions, I think you got a strong voice, and I think you want to be heard. Which is why I think you defaced the statue in the middle of town as a form of protest.
Wow.
I definitely read that as defecated.
took a shit on a statue. This one for the truth.
Dancing at an abandoned construction site.
Wow.
Like in Footloose.
Sorry, do you think he's
Exactly
from the
like
town in Footloose?
Do the little feet, do the little feet.
Oh my God, that's a funny answer. I actually did do this, but that was not why I got arrested.
You didn't get caught.
I didn't get caught. I would actually say that Joyce's is the closest.
No way!
I got caught having sex in a public parking lot in the middle of the day.
Very romantic.
Very romantic. And me and my high school girlfriend were sort of doing our duty. And then we just heard whip whip, and we were like, holy shit. He was like, tell the young lady to put her clothes on. Then like 7 other cop cars came.
No!
One guy came over and goes, hey, what's going on? To me, officer in uniform. And I was like, we were in the back of my car, and he was like, looks like you gotta find a better place to hide. And he walked away. I'm gonna actually give Joyce 15 points for that.
Whoa!
Because Joyce has it on the money. She knows I love to get down, and she knows I love to get high.
And what's crazy now is Miles can't get off unless someone's in a police uniform. So.
Hey, Zach. Do not kink shame me. Negative 50 points. Sentence 1. I was at the Alexander Wang fashion show at Fashion Week. Number 2. I got screamed at in the NBC control room for being a bad intern. Number 3. I made a chocolate milk for Raven Simone.
I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to give anything away because I know what Joyce does.
Joyce is a peeping Tom.
Yeah, I like to watch nasty shit.
Honestly, 5 points for Joyce.
She's already so
We love a a nasty girl.
I've been a nasty girl. I love to watch.
Which one's the lie?
2.
Number 2.
I think you did get yelled at, but you were never let anywhere near the control room.
I also think there's a phonetical issue with one of them. I think you were at Fashion Week, but I just don't think you were at the Wang show.
Oh, I was at the Wang show. Was I at the Alexander Wang show?
I'm just sitting here bumping and setting, all right, everybody?
I also said number 2 because I just don't see someone yelling at you.
Oh, 2 very different number 2s. The one that's a lie is number 2. I was in the control room, and I was a good intern, and I did not get screamed at.
Okay, we all gotta know. Tell us about Raven Simone's chocolate milk.
I worked at a coffee shop in Chelsea in New York City, and Raven Simone came in one day, and she asked for an iced mocha, and I gave the iced mocha to her, and she took a sip, looked confused, put it back and goes, "Is there coffee in this?" And I said, "Oh yeah, there's espresso." And she goes, "Can I actually just get it just without the espresso?" And I was like, "Absolutely, Raven Simone." And I made her a chocolate milk, and she went, "Thanks so much, this is great." It's gotta be 10 points for Joyce. 9 points for Marissa. Yes. For thinking that I was a bad intern. I was great. Zach, how are we doing on the point totals?
I'm slowly doing math. Hold on.
Someone's doing math.
He's mathing.
And it's Zach.
I would prefer silence.
He's got a math.
Oh, Zach's gotta do
Addition, subtraction, diagnosis,
It's just kind of hard enough for me to do basic math.
division.
All right, I got it.
Zach, why don't you tell us our
sorry,
scores?
no, and I gotta subtract 50
Damn
from
it,
my
Zach.
score.
Negative 5 points for Zach as well.
God, okay, so
We're taking a long time at the math.
okay, so that's 10.
5 points to whoever can name this sound.
Slap.
Math.
Slap. Ass.
Joyce, 5 points.
Slap ass?
So I am adding 5 points to her.
Oh my God, Joyce, you're running away with it.
At the end of 2 rounds. Jesus. With her recent +5, Joyce is roaring in the lead with 43 points. Marissa is close behind with 23, and Ryan trailing with 8 points. Meanwhile, Zach has negative 75 points. It's like he barely knows Miles at all. It's just a piece of meat to him.
And how many points do I have?
Oh, thank you for asking. Miles has 20 points.
That's awesome.
So you're in 3rd place.
Making a sexy.
Are you drawing something sexy?
No.
Show it to me.
I won't
Share
yet.
the
It's not-
sex-
Show it to me or you'll lose points.
Ready.
That's pretty good. 1 point for Ryan. I'm bringing sexy pig.
Oink.
2 points for Zach.
Hell yeah.
Okay, what celebrity have I been mistaken for by multiple celebrities?
Oh my God, I don't know. You don't look like nobody.
Joyce, you are verging on losing your lead. I ought to give you negative 50 points for that, but I won't. But you're on thin ice.
I really know the name of that.
That's so.
I don't like this going on here.
You rock this.
You both look at me going,
Just disappointed.
yeah.
I just don't see it.
We're gonna need some answers on the board here.
I bet you get what I used to get. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I can see it in the eyes.
I can see it in you, yeah. I put Andy Samberg and I did spell his name wrong.
Yep.
I just said this because she's been on my mind lately, but Selena Gomez's boyfriend,
Benny Blanco.
Blanco.
Who?
You hate that? Do you hate that?
How many points can I dock?
Just
You hate
because
that?
he's kind of like
Notoriously like the ugliest person
he's
ever?
ever
Yeah.
lived. I don't want you
Is he?
to
Yeah.
think about that
Yeah,
when
sure.
you go home tonight.
Okay, yeah. No. Turns out this was a bad question. The answer is Zach Woods. I went to like an improv festival when I was in college, so I didn't have a beard. I was a lot younger looking. At the end of the show, I was like, hey, how's it going? Like, nice to meet you. And they were like, yeah, Zach, right? Zach? And I was like, oh, no. And they go, oh, okay, yeah.
Who's like the most celebos? Who said it?
That's not even worth mentioning. It's not
Okay.
gonna be good for the video.
Great.
They weren't that famous. It's like
Don't worry about it.
Tina Fey. No, I'm just kidding. How many points does Marissa have?
I didn't know that was a thing. I don't find him unattractive.
I believe the narrative is, why is she dating that?
23 points.
Marissa, that's gonna be -3 points. Even it up to 20.
And by the way, consider yourself lucky.
Consider yourself lucky for that because that was a brutal blow to my ego and mental health. Joyce, 5 points. Ryan, that's gonna be 1 point.
Yes, I'm just clawing my way up.
What was the name of my horse who did not get struck by lightning?
You had a horse?
2 horses. One got struck by lightning.
What was the name of my horse who did not get struck by lightning?
Lucky Duck.
A very funny horse name, if I may.
Lucky pig.
Guys, what's going on?
Did you take Lucky from Marissa?
No, I already had Lucky there. I
already
did
did, I
add
looked.
pig after she wrote duck.
Yeah.
Because I had to stand out somehow, and I already had a pig on the board. So
Well done.
that's about as creative as I can be.
Put down. It's got the dog in them. They survived.
That's honestly really good, Joyce. The name of the horse that did not get struck by lightning was named Chance.
Oh, I love that.
But it's gotta be 10 points for dog. Lucky Duck, 12 points. And Ryan, you copied pig,
Well, I didn't copy pig. I already had a pig. For a long time, I've had a pig.
but that's gonna be no points for you. For several days, there were trees over the road, so we had to ice the horse so that wild dogs didn't come.
Oh gosh.
How does
dramatic.
cooked horse smell?
Don't answer.
Give him negative 100 points.
Negative 100 points for Zach. While in college, what college sports athletic event was I the announcer for?
I did homecoming, and then I tried to make a picture of Beyonce.
What college sports athletic event was I the announcer for? And you marked homecoming and drew a picture of Beyonce. I wish you had just wrote dog.
Dude, you're super white. Lacrosse.
Oh.
Kind of an insult and an answer.
Thank
Blanco of sports.
It is.
Oh my
It is the
God.
Benny Blanco of sports. Thank you, Ryan. Marissa, tread lightly.
It's a baseball, and you were the music DJ too, because you know how each one walks onto a song. I can see you like really just taking a lot of joy in that.
The college sports athletic event that I was the announcer for was boxing,
Oh, wow, that is out of left field.
which is a horrible mismatch for my sense of humor because boxing, not that funny. Yours was the closest with DJ because I was sort of trying to enjoy the experience so much. 7 points for that.
Right.
Ooh.
And Ryan, that's a nice picture of my face. 2 points for that.
It's time for the try part of Two Truths and a Try. Miles has brought with us a little special skill, and whoever can replicate that skill best probably wins a ton of points.
First place, 169 points.
That's hot.
That makes the whole game irrelevant.
Second place, 140 points.
No.
Third place, 0 points.
Wow.
My shot for shot Miss Piggy impression.
It's getting deeper back in your throat the more you do it. Miss Piggy! Who is that? That's not Miss Piggy.
This is Yoda's burnout cousin seeing Kermit for the first time for some reason in an unprecedented crossover.
Just give it to us one more time.
And so just to be clear, it's not about doing a good Miss Piggy impression. It's about trying to do your Yoda Miss Piggy impression to the best of our ability.
What? Like you're in pain.
You see how well his body has to contract. Look at how tight his forearms get for this impression. It's a full body impression.
I've been working on my impression my whole life.
I'm in shock.
Dialing it in.
Bit by bit.
You have to match my Miss Piggy energy with your impression.
They're all preparing their bodies.
I know. We're gonna go down the line starting with Marissa.
Hello, Kirby.
It's like a mirror.
That was a really good showing.
And by the way, the fact that she said Kirby, not Kermie,
She
was
said,
really good.
Hello, Kirby. Hello, Kirby. All right, Brian.
Get over here, Kirby. I want you, Kirby.
Really good.
A decent showing. That was almost Miss Piggy muffled. Miss Piggy being stuffed into a bag.
Sorry, is Miss Piggy trying to smother Kermit with a pillow?
I didn't know his head movements before. It was just like this. Come here, Kirby, get me up.
That was pretty good, actually. I do think that they all need to do Kermit at the same time to try to impress me. In 3, 2, 1.
Kirby, I love you my entire life. I'm not going to Kirby. I love Kirby.
Keep it together, keep it together.
Okay, I've seen it.
I'm crying.
You started strong, Marissa.
I'm ready to dole out my points. Oh, please.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is crazy, because I currently have a negative 163 points. So if I get first place, I've never tried this before. Which is crazy, because you talk about this on the podcast all the time. Yeah.
Pretty good.
I've seen enough.
I love you, Kirby.
In second place, Joyce.
Wow, what?
I felt that Joyce gave an understated and grounded performance as Miss Piggy.
That is shocking to me.
Same.
Ryan,
Oh yeah.
Marissa,
Yeah.
Zach.
Oh.
In first place, Ryan.
Wow, well, at the end of 3 rounds in a try, we have a winner. Miles, your best friend is Joyce!
I thought I was gonna be lying.
You were ahead by so much.
Yeah,
I needed you to not place.
Joyce, welcome to my inner circle. Thank you so much for knowing me so well. It really means a lot.
I just think you did this because you're a Virgo and you want my approval.
I guess that's true.
But we're not done yet, because Joyce, you got a gift to get.
Joyce, may I please introduce to you one of my favorite possessions? Please, would you do the honors? A Chemex! This is a glorious way to make coffee. I use one every single day of my entire goddamn life.
So you didn't get her the ember, huh?
Oh.
It's $150.
Congratulations, Joyce, and I got in last place, so I guess that means I'm gonna come back on your show.
Yeah. I guess I'll come back on your show. I guess I'm gonna have to come back on your show.
Thank you, everybody, for watching another episode of Try Guys Game Time! Ooh. Hey, really nice to meet you.
Really nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Enjoy that prize. Congrats.
Everyone's best friend.
Oh my gosh.
It's Cyber Monday. That means our sale is coming to a close. I want to remind you there's 20% off the entire site. Every single thing is on sale. You can get that Try Forever woven blanket, that founding member enamel pin, and so much more. Check it out, tryguys.com. Sale ends tonight.